Here I create a small project on Django. The project is a student. The project is a student marks analyzer. Okay. What about the use case? Here the user input the student full marks and full name and the marks of the 5 subjects. Okay. After the calculate the total of the marks and find the average and also set the grade of the average of marks based of the average of marks. Okay. So um, some UI virtual representation. Here user can input their name, suppose example Amit Das, and we also input the marks like 17, 16, 15, 14, 65, and in a HTML table we can display the data like that. ID is auto generate. ID is auto generate. Name is Amit Das. Total share and average also so, and then we set the grade select is based on the average. Okay. So now we go to the our source code part. So this is our source code part. Okay. In the Django project, we have a different folder. We have a one main folder, project folder. This is called a student marks analyzer. Inside this folder, we have a one app folder. Okay, this is our app folder. Inside the app folder, we have a different modules. Okay, another is init.py module. Work is the function of the init.py module. It tells the Python. It tells the Python interpreters to teach the folder as a package, as a whole package. Okay, and as.py and ws.py, they are establish the connection with the server. Okay, and views.py, here actually this is, we can say, a main brain of our project. Here we write our logics of our project. Okay, another is called urls.py. urls.py, the help of urls.py, the user type the URL on the browser, and the URLs check the pattern of the URL, and if the patterns are matched, then go to the and then map this pattern with the view.py based function. Okay, settings of py. Here we made a configuration regarding our projects, like a database settings, and also path set of our templates, set our path in the templates, and also we set the middlewares here. Here we registered the app, also install app. Okay, and here we create a decorator.py file. In the decorator.py file, actually in the decorator part, we done all the validation regarding this project. Okay, we also create data.py. Actually in the data.py file, we store our in the data.py file module, we create a dictionary. Inside a dictionary, we create a list. Okay, so, and we also declare a template folder. Inside the template folder, we write a index.html. Actually this is the UI. Okay, the that helps to user to input the data, and according the input, what the output, whatever the output will be show in the in this index.html. Okay, so another is a as a database folder. Currently this is blank because we not create any database migration in this project. Okay, we handle this program, mm, we handle this program in the in our python built-in data structure like dictionary and list and tuples. Okay, so manage.py module. The manage.py module is a intermediate. Actually, anything, any we can, if we want to start our server, then the manage.py is a mediator to its connect to the our project and tell the project to run the server. Okay, like that. Okay, if any changes we needed, so we the manage.py like a mediator, and they command the project, then it's run. Okay, then we go to views.py. In the views.py, we at first here we insert some functions. Then from Django.shortcut, it's a module. Here we import the render function. From Django.http module, we import the HTTP request and HTTP response functions, and we also import the def underscore function from the decorator module, and we also import the dictionary from the data module. Okay, we declare a position integer reference variable in as a global, and here we use the decorator function. Okay, when the any request come from the index, at first we go the decorator function. Okay, when a decorator function is come, it's automatic call to the decorator, and inside the decorator function call, the decorator take the function index function as a object and return the function as a object. Okay, the actual means is decorator take a function as an argument and return the function. Okay, inside the decorator function we have another function called a wrap function. Wrapper, here HTTP request we get is, and return type is HTTP response. Here we create a inner context. It is a dictionary, and here we declare two instance variable. Okay, with the empty string, type is in string type. Okay, here we create a instance reference variable name, the type is str. Here we take the full name from the HTML form, the help of the request.post.get. If the full name equal to null, then error will be show, enter the valid number, and error will be show. So this error we pass in the our dictionary, inner dictionary as a key value pair, and return it via the render function. Okay, and we pass the request in the index.html templates. The user can understand the something error is occur. Okay, then we take the marks here. Okay, if the marks equal to null, then obviously error to reference variable type is string is initialize the invalid marks, and we store that value in a dictionary, and after that the render function return the render function, and this error will be solved by help of the index.html templates. So user can understand the user can read the error and understand it. If the error is not occur in case, then automatically come to the return function, okay, and return function, and call the come to the return part and call the index function and pass the request and our full name and marks as a parameter. Okay, then we go the view based module. Inside the view function, we declare a local dictionary or inner underscore dictionary. Okay, here we check the if request.method equal to post. If at first it's by default it is a get type, where we only render the index.html. Okay, index.html. When we fulfill the form and submit the button, then the data is come via decorator, and we take the full name and marks in this function. Okay, and yeah, just only the print the full name and marks for understand the value is coming or not. We also use the global position variable here. Here we use the map method because we fetch string values from the marks. Okay, marks integer and split it by help of the split method of the string class. Okay, so it's return a list of the string. Okay, list of the string, and the help of math method we convert every string value to a integer. Okay, that means here the keyboard typecasting is done. Okay, then we convert all the data as a list. Okay, because map method by default not return a list. Okay, is return a single number like 80, 90 by help of the next function call. So here we need a list, so we convert it a list and we store instance reference variable r. Then we also initialize reference variable equals to 0. Then we run the for loop. The for loop I is a reference variable and array is a this r, it is a list. So I take each and every digit from the list and add it using sum1 plus r. Okay, then we have another reference variable. This is called average, and we initialize by total and divide by length of the array. Okay, this is the expression, and help of this expression we can find the average, whatever the average. Okay, we also display the grade. So in that case we declare a reference variable grade. Okay, the type is str, string type, and initialized by the empty string. Here we just print a total and average. Then we check if the average is less than equal to 100 and average is greater than 70, then the grade is assigned A. If average and the else if part average, if the average is greater than equal to 70 and less than equal to 70 and the average greater than equal to 50, then the grade is initialized by B. And the LC part also, the average value is less than 50 and the average is greater than 30, then the grade is C. And if no one of them, the else part is grade initialized by the fail. Then the we store all the value as a key value pair in a dictionary. Okay, ID, full name, marks. Okay, then also increment the position value, position plus 1. Okay, then we append in the list. So how to access the list, because list is inside a dictionary, context dictionary. So as a key here we pass the data means list name. Okay, then we use the membership operator and use the append function, so we can access the list, and here we append the inner dictionary, and here we just print the dictionary, and after that we return it and recall the render method, render function, and I pass the request and HTML template and the context as a parameter. Okay, parameter, and here we create a templates folder. All the design we are using a template. We use the Bootstrap 5 here. Okay, we also attach the CDN link here. Student.marks header file, heading. This is our from tag, opening tag, a method equals to force. Here we attach the Jinja template, CSF underscore token, because when we send a from via post method, we obviously need a CSRF token. Without CSFRF token, we can't send data with the help of from in a post method. Okay, so just normally we write a label, a full name, the input type, where the type is text, name equals to full name, class, and placeholder. Okay, here we check the error. If the invalid name, then the error is so. We write is in a Jinja template format. We also have a label, marks label. We also write a input tag. In the input tag, we have a element, text, marks, and class, and placeholder. That all are the DOM element. Okay, DOM element, HTML DOM element, input tag, labels, etc. Okay, here we write a design of the submit button. After that, if the data presents successfully, then if part is executed, then the control come to the this part and the student report, and we display the data as a table format. So here we create a table, and the head of table, we create a table head, t head. Inside the table head, we write a row. The row contain a t head like a ID, full name, total marks, average, and grade. Okay, in the t body, we run a for loop. Okay, and we access the each and every element like a ID, full name, marks, average, grade. Okay, because inside there store as a dictionary, so we use it like a I as a instance variable, even dot means the membership operator, and ID. It is just like a key value pair. Okay, and print it: id, full name, marks, average, and grade, and end of the for and end of the if. Okay, so we run our project here. Python 3 UI run server. Copy it for the dictionary part and paste it. Okay, this is our UI styling. Here we enter our full name, suppose Subham Chakraborty, marks 80, 90, 60, and 70. Okay, analyze it. So id is auto generate. 1, full name Subham Chakraborty, total marks 308, average 77, grade A. We insert another dash. Okay, so 89, 78, 69, 90, and 88. Okay, install it. Second is Amit Das. Total marks is 414, average marks 82, and a grade A. We insert another member. Yes. And we insert some value like 77, 56, 43, 36. Okay, the ID is auto generated 3. Sumish Sen, total marks 257, and average marks is 51, and the grade is obviously B. Okay, these are all about now.